wrestling.
Oh yeah, that's
Why
huge.
pro wrestling? What pulled you in?
So I actually wrestled in high school. I didn't say I was great, but I did wrestle in high school. But I wrestled my freshman year, then I quit. Then senior year, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back. And so I finished. And so I always low key like, grew up watching like WWE and stuff of that nature. So like, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, if I ever got the opportunity, I would. And then I actually did get the opportunity because I wanted to make a documentary on pro wrestling. And so I ended up connecting with a guy by the name of Steve Boz. He wrestled back in WWE when it was WWF back in the day, and he's been in a couple of other promotions. But he offered to have me to come out and check his facility out. And then when I went, he was like, instead of him giving me the permission to make the documentary, he offered to train me. So I was like, he said, when you want to start? So I'm like, I'll start next week.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. Was training for wrestling hard?
It was really hard, but it was really fun. Like I met a lot of people, and it was cool because I got a chance to meet some of the people who was in WWE, some of the people in AEW, and it was kind of nice to get a chance to work with people personally, and kind of see the up and coming next generation of wrestlers, like what they go through to train. So I had a lot of fun. I'm still affiliated with it, but I did it more as a hobby, because my first passion is funeral service and filmmaking. So, wrestling was just a hobby for me.
You ever break some arms or seen some people get their arm broke?
My friend Jalen, he sprained his ankle because like everything that I do, I bring my brothers with me. So, in the funeral business, my friends, they work with me, going to the hospitals, nursing homes, servicing families. The film industry, I work with, professional actors as well as friends and family. Look, I try to bring my people up too, and in wrestling, my friend Jalen, he came along with me as well. So,
that's what's up.
It takes teamwork to make the dream work.
Yes, sir.
People along with you, man. I really like your energy, man. Really like your energy. The biggest lesson wrestling taught you about discipline and pain tolerance?
It taught me to be tough, but it also, taught me to not be afraid of falling. Because if you're gonna be a wrestler, you can't be afraid to fall. So I apply that to life. That in life, when you got things you're trying to do, you can't be afraid to fail. Because a lot of the great people who have ever did anything great, everybody had that time period where it looked like they weren't gonna make it or whatever, but they took the risk and it worked out.
Exactly.
How close are you to going pro, and what's the timeline?
I have still ties to the pro wrestling world. If I want to take that direction, I can. But to me, I'm all about building my own table than rather than looking for a seat at the table, And there's no disrespect to anybody, but to me, it's like you got to go through a lot trying to prove things to people when you can kind of build your own thing,
Yeah, I understand.
You got time to be auditioning, tap dancing.
It's
that talent.
It's no shortcut to hard work, but smart work pays off.
You can say that again.